What's up, family? This is Crystal. Those that don't know me, I am the creator of the Black Economic Exchange Group. You want to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I do have a group, the Black Economic Exchange Group, as well as a YouTube channel, so definitely subscribe. But today I really wanted to talk about something that we really, as a people, need to focus on. And sometimes we do know, and sometimes we don't know. And this is regarding business plans. I came across, I spoke to someone that's very dear to me, and I know they're trying to make moves and everything, and playing a little catch up about business, and to find out that that individual does not have a business plan in place. And this person is going to different big three suppliers trying to get business, but don't have a business plan. Now, some people think that you don't need a business plan. I've even heard some professionals and seminars say that you don't need a business plan. The answer to that is you definitely do need it. You will eventually need it. You may not need it right away, but it's good to have that foundation. We always have to have our foundation because we need to have a storybook of what our game plan is. And a lot of people aren't planners. So if you are that person that lacks planning, then you need to go to a consultant, or you can go to SBA where they do it for free, where you can speak to a consultant or a mentor that will help you for free get your business plan together. You don't want to ever go into business blindsided. That's a recipe for failure. So we don't want to have a recipe for failure. You want to succeed, and we already have enough odds against us in business. We have the large, like if you're in retail, we got the big retailers, and there's different services out there that we just have a lot of competition for. So we have to be prepared, and we have to know and identify our competition. We need to identify our demographics. How much do you perceive that your company's going to do in 6 months? How many? And then, people say only, oh, you don't need a business plan unless you're getting a loan or a grant. No, yes and no on that. Because you need that foundation. You need to tell a company, why do they want to do business with you? Yes, you may have some brochures, but what is your company about? What's your mission? What's your motivation? And despite all the 100 people that may be having the same company that you are, what is your niche? What makes you stand out? So, and if you have difficulty brainstorming that, there's no reason why you don't need to go see a consultant. You have to invest in your business. I know it takes money to make money, but to some point you have to invest in your business. And that also means if you already in business, you can still, I still see a consultant. You can still educate yourself, take some workshops, some courses. We have Dr. Boyce Watkins. He has a whole bunch of classes that you can take. And then we have Lene Javette with the Mogul Ovation, the Mogul Institute, which is on my Facebook page of the classes that she has to offer. There is something for everyone. It's books, it's everything. Everybody does not know everything in business. But what you can do is surround yourself around people that do. And if you are your only employee, then you need to educate yourself on the things that you need to get that business up and running. And again, you need to start looking into consultants. You need to go workshops, and this is an ongoing process. You can't get comfortable because you reach the top. You want to stay on top, so you have to continue to educate yourself because there's going to be competition constantly coming at you. So you have to always stay alert on what's going on around you and what you need to do. You got to constantly reinvent yourself. And that's something that we as a people lack of doing. And then we holler, we don't support black owned businesses. Yes, there are people that support black owned businesses, but they want to support good black owned businesses. So it's definitely vital for you to get that education. And if you don't know, then there's resources out there. You have the SBA, yes, it's free, but then you want that 101. You get the 101 at SBA because they have a consultant in there, but you can only get so much. Now, if you need help doing a business plan, they help you with that as well. But also support our black-owned business consultants. Support Dr. Boyce Watkins, Lene Javette. Get classes that's going to cost, and they don't cost that much. Sometimes, like right now, Lene Javette has a mogul in training. And that's once a month, how to go about getting into business and the different techniques you need to do. Crowdfunding she has coming up next month. I mean, there are so many things that you may need. If you want to write a book, they got one book in 30 days. I mean, you just need to visit themogulinstitute.com on her website, or look her up on Facebook, Lene Javette, as well as Instagram. And also Dr. Boyce Watkins. I don't know, a lot of people that aren't hip to Dr. Boyce Watkins, but you need to get hip to him. He has a lot of he does a lot of Facebook lives, he does a lot of Instagram lives, and of course YouTube. And he's having an all black convention. So it's going to be a constant work if you want to be in business. But people say, "Oh, I don't want to go into business because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of headache." But it's a lot of headache being an employee too. You got to worry about if you're going to have a job. You're working hard for them, and they're getting the money, and you're just getting a little bit, And then people worry about the pyramid scheme. A job is a pyramid scheme. Do you understand that? The top people get the high money. The executives get the money, while the little people, the distributors or what have you, employees get the little bit. People don't think about that. And then they ask about a lot of things that's going on here. Is this a pyramid scheme? What you doing every day is a pyramid scheme. So the game is you're going to do it for someone else's dream, or you're going to do it for your dream. And it's going to take some work. Nothing is not easy in life. If everything was easy, we all would be entrepreneurs. And everybody's not equipped to be an entrepreneur. You might want to be an investor. You might want to go into stock. Just educate yourself along the way and have a plan. But if you are going to be a business owner, or if you're going to be an investor trying to invest in a business, you want to see a business plan. You want to know what they were talking about. You want to see their financials, what they have been doing, what's their niche, everything. You have to know that. So I definitely want to employ you all to get you a business plan. And if you don't, go to SBA, and then you can also, I know one, if you're in Detroit, Michigan area, or and I believe she does do it outside the state. You just have to do a conference call, whatever. But you also have this young lady named Jaja Hubbard, and she has the Hubbard Resource Group, and it's on Facebook. And then she has a website called the HubbardResourceGroup.com, and that's HUBBARD resourcegroup.com. And then I have a business consultant where I had my business plan done, and that was Dynamis Consulting, and that's DIDYMUS. You definitely want to visit those people. But we got to have our foundation, because we want to build Wall Street, and we want to build it right. But in order to build them bricks, you got to have a proper foundation. Otherwise, if you don't have a proper foundation, you'll split in half. And we don't want that. So definitely, guys, I definitely want you to reach out to these again, and then I'll put it out on Instagram. I'll add the names of the consultants that I do know. You might want to reach out to them, because they specialize in branding and business planning and everything from A to Z. So definitely reach out to them, and let's build Black Wall Street one brick at a time. So let's get it, y'all. It's our year, 2017. It's time to get this work. So put it to work. Don't think this is not easy. Whoever told you starting on business is going to be easy, they lied to you. It is some work, but are you willing to do the work for yourself and not somebody else's dream? That's the difference. Are you ready to stand up and be counted? Do you want to go ahead and get this work for you and your family and create a legacy for your family? See, back when people were trying to create legacies, they sought us out. We talk about people that they didn't leave us nothing. They couldn't leave you nothing because they were trying to kill us. I listened to Dr. Boyce Watkins, and he was talking about 1872 or something like that. They had the territory where if you accompanied the territory for so long, it would become yours as long as you build on it. Well, black folks couldn't get involved in that because they were threatened to be killed. So they couldn't create their legacy. They barely could create Black Wall Street and Brownsville, which was actually true town in Chicago, which I didn't know about. So you learn a little bit of everything every day. And there is a Black Wall Street. Actually, there's a small town in Georgia called Chubbville, Georgia, that is still exists to this day, and it was started by slaves. So we got to get out there and rebuild our own communities and build our communities, because ain't nobody gonna do it but us. But if you're not gonna do the work, then you're gonna always be a consumer. You're never not gonna own anything. You're never gonna have anything. So I want you guys to really, really think about that business plan, because it is vital that you get a business plan. It definitely is your foundation, it's your story of what you want, what your dream is. So, and if you have trouble putting that together, get some people that'll help you. It's nothing wrong with, everybody don't know it all. I don't know it all. And I've been in human resource for 20 years. I've been in retail. It's not too much I don't know about, but it's a lot that I don't. So reach out to the people that do. Go on drboycewatkins.com and theblackcommerce.com. There's so much stuff out here that you can do as a consumer. You just, and the Mogul Institute, Lene Jabet, definitely go out there, and I will attach those on this post. So definitely tune in. I thank you guys for tuning in. Again, you can follow me on Instagram, Black Economic Exchange Group, Facebook the same, and also the new YouTube channel. So you guys definitely watch out. We're gonna show the myth, erase the myth of the black-owned businesses that they're out here, and there's good ones out here thriving. So we're gonna showcase that. So tune in every Monday. I will be posting that. Okay. You guys have a wonderful night and enjoy your weekend.